Barbies, it's time for you to make some movement in your life that pushes you forward, is kind to you, and also brings you awareness. My name is Courtney. I am going to give you guys a pick a card today on the act of self-respect you're going to make for yourself that's going to change everything, okay? That can change everything by next week. I love you so very much. Welcome to my space. All my readings are self-love related. Please get comfy. Please get cozy. We are making time for you, okay? But our first pile today is going to be, these are your cards. Pile 1 is going to be this cutesy little rose quartz star. Pile 2 is going to be your cards, of course, and this cutesy little opalite hearts. And pile 3 is going to be these cards. These are your cards, and a little rose or a quartz heart, okay? Move slowly, be gentle with yourself, pick whatever crystal feels like a yes, and we are going to get into things. I love you so much. Hi, Pile 1, I love you so much. I am Courtney. You are in the right place if you chose my little rose quartz star carving. Now, this reading, as I pull your cards out, is going to be on the act of self-respect that you can make today, that maybe you've been pushing off, that thing that gnaws at you where if you work through it, life might be easier and smoother for you. These are my little cat meme cards. I got them yesterday. I love pink here, okay? My channel is all about self-love. You are the only group that got a reversal, which is not necessarily a bad thing. But this is the Wheel of Fortune reverse. Usually it means we are struggling with the upright energy of a card, and I'll tell you what I mean by that in a second. Then we have Justice. I love this card. I thought it was cute. Okay, it's consequences, and when we find out what a cat did. Okay, and then we have the Devil. Also not something to worry about. I take all the time because I'll be live reading or something, or I'll be reading for my friends and they're like, the Devil, the Tower, and I'm not quirky and different, but I am I've been reading cards and pulling them since 2021, and I know not to panic, but people hear that and they're like, panic. Don't. These are fun readings. These are my Island Time Oracle cards, also pink. We have Team Awesome, and we also have Sweetheart, okay? We are going to settle into the reading. Calm down. We are having girl time, okay? So with the Wheel of Fortune reversed, Justice and the Devil, along with these, I think maybe you are lovely, lovely people, by the way, with a little bit of a hyperfixation on love. And obviously staying in the game, putting ourselves out there is how we find the connection we want. Of course. That's what dating is. Putting yourself out there and hoping to find a good long-term partner for yourself. I think that maybe you are struggling to date productively. And what I mean by that with the Wheel of Fortune here is you are going, and you keep on rolling the dice, and things like that to try and meet somebody, because I can see here you don't want toxic partners. You don't want people who are making you lead the relationship, or not meeting your needs, obviously, because I think you want a love that is long lasting and healthy and good for you. Of course, everybody does. But I think you are dating unproductively. I think that maybe you are not truly vetting the people you date, and I think sometimes with the Wheel of some of you could be experiencing a divorce where you were like, why didn't I see this earlier? Why wasn't I seeing this? Please don't beat yourself up for mistakes and instead view it as a lesson. And life always hands us possibility again. Okay? The Wheel of Fortune is kind of about possibility, and that we can always reach into it, but sometimes our decisions lead us towards certain things. You will have a fulfilling love, I think, or these cards would not be circulating through your reading. But I think that maybe it's time to be like, what rules do I have within a partnership? I'm channeling New Rules by Dua Lipa. And not necessarily rules, but like, what things are non-negotiables for me? And where can I maybe surrender control around the timing to get that connection I want? Find more fulfilling things for myself where I don't feel like I have to pull teeth to get honesty and things like that. But Pile 1, I love you very, very much. You are deserving of the love you want, okay? I adore you, and I hope you felt comforted and held here. Please comment and tell me how this resonates. I love you so very much. I don't bite, and I am just privileged I get to be supporting you and giving you love. I will see you again very soon. My name is Courtney. I love you, Barbie. Bye, girlie. Perfect, sweet angels, a Pile 2. If you chose my little opalite heart, you are here. You have arrived safely to me. You are at your reading, okay? I love you so very much. I want you to get settled. I want you to get comfortable with me. You are safe here. All my readings are self-love related. So we are really just talking about any block you've been experiencing, and where you can treat yourself with more respect and see change by next week if you enact it, okay? Feel change within yourself. Feel more clarity. This is going to be on the act of self-respect that is going to change everything for you. I am here with your cards. Starting out, we have the Chariot. Gorgeous. Okay? Gorgeous. Love it. And we also have Temperance. Love this card. We also have the World. Also a great one. Love the pictures here. Love the scrunchie. With your Island Time Wellness cards, we have Made with Love, a gift from the heart, sentimental, an offering or contribution, trying new things, being there, and support. And we also have Cheers, new beginnings, anniversary, milestone, date, celebration, meeting new people, happiness, okay? And I will say, if you are here with love on your mind, this does not feel like it's going to be a love reading. This feels about a personal journey you're on, okay? Whether this be career or some of you are pursuing mental health treatment, etc. And what I think is causing some of you pain is instead of looking at your successes and the things that are working for you, you are viewing success and getting to the place you want to get to with this thing, whether it be your career, your mental health, whatever personal journey you are going through in your life. And I think you'll know what I'm talking about. Those are just examples. This reading is very general. The Chariot here is about movement forward and being in constant pursuit of the thing we want. Yes, because he is going towards a destination. So you have a personal goal. Now here with Temperance, I think there is a lack of slowing down, or you almost feel as if you're pausing when you slow down. Within this thing. And it's not a pause, it is celebrating yourself and taking pride in something that you created, taking pride in something that you are creating. So like being like, you know what? I keep on showing up for these appointments. I am driving the change. You know, I am finding success off of my ideas, or like I am feeling like I'm in my creative flow. I am doing those things. With the world here, obviously completion and what we're moving towards and things like that. I think you are breaking your own heart because you're like, success needs to be linear. I think it needs to be doing this. But I will say with all of these cards, upright. Because what's interesting is pile 1 is the only reading within this video, within this pick a card that I wanted to do to support you and love you. Is the only one that had a reversal. And with cards like the Chariot and the World, I think this is a pattern you're moving through. Okay, I think you are slowly realizing I need to celebrate the little things to keep myself together and maintain doing this and stay in touch with myself and what's working in this and what isn't. You are going to reach this destination, but I need you to know that like progress and success does not need to be linear. You are showing up for yourself in whatever you're doing with the Chariot here because you are making the money moves. You are hustling within whatever this thing is. You care about it and you are not conceding in by any means. But I want you to celebrate the little changes that you're making that move you towards this final destination, okay? Because this is going to let you... It's going to make this journey that you are on and pursuing it more sustainable and healthier for you. But pile 2, I love you so very much. I am so proud of you for pushing through, and I think it's so beautiful you found something that you care about enough, whatever this journey is, to keep yourself on it and prioritize your movement in it and make things sustainable for you. I am so incredibly proud of you because I already think you carry so much self-respect. I love you. I hope you felt seen, held, nurtured, taken care of. And I will see you again very soon. And I love you so much, Barbie. Bye. Gorgeous pile 3s. Hi, Barbies. You were in the right place if you chose pile 3 or my little pink rose aura quartz hearts. Thank you so much for joining me. I want you to get comfy, get cozy, de-stress, and just be receptive. We are talking about what act of self-respect is going to change everything for you. What's going to help you feel like you're moving forward and something you care about again, okay? And, you know, giving you this little reset so that you can feel different as soon as, like, next week and feel like you're moving in a healthier direction, okay? But I am going to get into your cards. You are going to have time with your big sister and we are going to hang out. With your card, I pulled the Sun, which is so exciting because it means joy is accessible to you, okay? This thing that you want, that you're moving towards is accessible for you, okay? We also have the Lovers. Excellent, beautiful. I think you are somebody who really experiences joy from community. And we also have the Star card. Okay, very cute. Love it. Merry Chrysler, Happy Crisis. We also have, with your Island Time Wellness cards, Sorry Not Sorry, Friction, Sarcasm, False Apology, Apathy, Forgive, Make Amends, Harboring Hurt or Resentment. And we also have No, You Hang Up. Lengthy, exciting conversations, a lot to talk about, into each other, meaningful, giddy, a lot in common. So immediately what I felt for you when I was pulling your cards yesterday is there is a, I think that you are experiencing unfulfilling connections and resentment for others, but that's because you would prefer to be part of a group and just be invited to things than show up entirely as yourself. And the thing is, when we do that, because this is a lesson I have learned in my own life, when we do that, with sorry, not sorry, and no, you hang up, if we are not having standards for our friendships and how we like to be treated and the things that are important to us, when we do not share our own interests, when we simply want to blend and be invited, but don't have an idea who we are, don't know who we are, we set ourselves up for unfulfilling connections, because I think maybe there's even an element of envy here of, why am I not enough? I'm showing up. That should be enough. With the star here, I don't think you fully come into your individuality. And there is a strong vibe here of some of you are going to be younger adults. So very young in your 20s, or some of you are even going to be like late stage teenagers. So 18, 19, 20, 17. You don't have to entirely understand who you are yet. But you do have to find people who don't make you feel stupid or silly or insignificant for your interests or things like that. There becomes a line with resentment, where when we constantly push under the rug things people do that hurt us or things people say that hurt us, we lose love because we feel as though we don't have a safe space in the connection that we're pouring into. Emotions are signals. Anger is a signal, right? And a lot of times it tells us when we are being mistreated or when our needs are not being met. Now, here, I'm not saying cut off of all your friends. What I am saying here is, because I feel very strongly that one of you have, or like if you're watching this and truly resonating with this, you have a friend or friends plural or a connection where I think you experience a lot of fear around being yourself, but trust somebody's kindness, trust somebody's empathy who checks in with you more consistently than others. They are somebody who does care and somebody that you may be pleasantly surprised by if you go to them with honesty and not necessarily accusations, but hey, this is what I care about. This is what I think is cool. Can I talk to you about it? I don't understand what fear it is right now you have about being honest with your friends and really, really sharing what's important to you. Maybe it is a past of rejection and a situation that taught you you will only have friends if you dilute yourself. But the way to work through this fear is to try and to talk to somebody who is accepting of you and feels like a friend, and the healing can start then. By saying what I think and feel is important, and I like this person. I've gone on a little bit longer with your reading, but I do hope I made you feel held and honored and safe and comfortable, because I care a lot about you reading your cards. And please let me know how this resonated. I don't bite. I love you so very much. And you deserve all the love you experience for other people and true loving connection. But I adore you. Thank you for being here with me and letting me nurture you. I will see you again very soon, and I love you so much. Bye, Barbie. You can do it.